Hi, in this video we are going to look at how we go about multiplying and dividing simple fractions. When multiplying fractions, we multiply the numerators together and the denominators together. As an example, let's multiply 2 over 3 by 5 over 9. 2 multiplied by 5 gives us 10, and 3 multiplied by 9 gives us 27. So we get an answer of 10 over 27. So how do we divide fractions? When dividing, we turn one fraction upside down and multiply the two fractions together. We call this the tip and times method. For example, let's look at 1 over 7 divided by 1 over 3. Let's leave 1 over 7 as it is. Change our division to a multiplication sign, and now we're going to tip 1 over 3 and we get 3 over 1. Now we can multiply our numerators. 1 multiplied by 3 gives us 3, and now we multiply our denominators. 7 multiplied by 1 gives us 7, and we get an answer of 3 over 7. Now, when working with fractions, you always leave your answer in simplest form, but sometimes this can become quite intricate after multiplying. So to make it easier, we simplify our fractions before we multiply. Let's look at the example 4 over 8 multiplied by 3 over 9. Now, before we multiply, we can simplify each individual fraction. Let's look at 4 over 8. 4 and 8 are divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So now we're going to have 1 over 2. 3 and 9 are both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So we get 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3. Now we can multiply. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So we get an answer of 1 over 6. Another method of simplification is cross-cancelling. Let's look at the example 2 over 7 multiplied by 14 over 16. We call this method cross-cancelling because we cancel diagonally across the multiplication sign. Here we have 2 and 16. Both are divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Here we have 7 and 14. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now we're going to have 1 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 8, and we get 2 over 8. But remember that 2 and 8 are both even numbers, so they're divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 8 divided by 2 gives us 4. We can also cross-cancel when dividing, but remember that we have to tip and times first. So let's leave 3 over 4 as it is. Change the divide to a multiplication sign, and we're going to tip 1 over 2 into 2 over 1. 4 and 2 are both even. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we have 3 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 1. 3 multiplied by 1 gives us 3, and 2 multiplied by 1 gives us 2. Remember that these rules also apply to algebraic fractions. Let's look at an example 2x over 3 multiplied by 3x over 8. We have 2 and 8. Divide by 2 and we get 1. Divide 8 by 2. And we get 4. Then we have 3 and 3. Divide by 3, this becomes 1. Divide by 3, and that becomes 1 there. Now we have 1x, which is simply x, over 1, multiplied by x over 4. And now we can multiply. X multiplied by x gives us x squared. And 1 multiplied by 4 gives us 4. Let's look at another example. 2x squared over 5 multiplied by 5 over 2x. Now remember that when you are cancelling, you're actually dividing. So we have 5 and 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And again over here, we have 2x squared and 2x squared. Divide by 2x squared, and we get 1 over here and 1 over here. Now we have 1 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 1, which is simply 1. I want to look at one more example. 3y over 4 divided by 3y over 8. Let's start by tip and times. So we say 3y over 4, change division to multiplication, and we're going to tip this fraction over here, and we get 8 over 3y. And now we can cross cancel. We have 3y and 3y, so these cancel out, and we're left with 1 over here and 1 over here. Then we have 4 and 8, both divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now we end up with 1 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 1. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. 1 and 1 is 1. So we get 2 over 1, which is simply 2. Please have a look at more examples like this in upcoming videos.